Dunque, prima di parlare con Petrus, nell'episodio scorso abbiamo sempre aiutato Petrus con la sua missione, abbiamo messo alla luce, insomma, i vizi della madre cardinale, però allo stesso tempo, a fine missione, la madre cardinale, per insomma un po' risentimento così, ha rivelato che Petrus, cioè ci ha rivelato che Petrus conosceva nostra madre, la nostra vera madre, quindi una nativa isolana, così. Detto questo, la reputazione nei suoi confronti no, non si è incrinata, cioè lui verso di noi no, tutti amichevoli, gentile, quindi va bene così. La madre cardinale ci ha avvisato di non fidarci troppo perché è un opportunista scaltro, uomo opportunista scaltro. Però beh, vediamo, ecco. Dopo abbiamo aiutato Kurt a dare la caccia all'ultimo, diciamo, superstite del colpo di stato e abbiamo fatto in modo che fosse l'Inquisizione a occuparsi di lui e l'abbiamo messo a rogo praticamente, anche se la scena non l'abbiamo vista. Adesso, prima di proseguire con la missione principale, okay, che praticamente non ho iniziato nessuna delle due perché abbiamo fatto finora solo missioni secondarie, abbiamo un'altra missione di Petrus e poi sì, andando sempre in giro abbiamo sbloccato una missione con quel tizio, quella guardia del conio, è un po' orientale, adesso non mi ricordo più il nome. E faremo anche questa, ma prima parliamo con Petrus.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again.
Sì, si è
I
scusato,
should have
ovviamente.
spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you
Sì,
find your
ecco,
family
esatto.
again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwin, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Norts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Sì, infatti, dopo che abbiamo scoperto che lui appunto conosceva nostra madre, si è scusato e adesso vuole darci una mano a, insomma, a ritrovare la nostra famiglia. Io direi che accetto.
Yes. All this is so new to me. But I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Ok, io mi porto ovviamente Petrus e Vasco, visto che abbiamo a che fare con i nauti. Ok, chiede informazioni all'ammiraglio Cabral, che è... Vediamo, forse devo viaggiare, fa vedere, sì. A Nuova Serin, ok. Perfetto. Interessante. Okay, nessun altro vuole parlarci, va bene. Sta facendo molto interessante anche la storia della nostra famiglia, ma anche la storia in generale. Bello, bello. Allora, eccolo qui.
You have come at the right time,
Anzi,
Your Excellency.
eccola qui.
I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
Oh, Madonna.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Norts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
Abbiamo guadagnato una missione per l'ammiraglio. Va bene, poi faremo anche questa, ma parla di nostra madre.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, from a native captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
De Sarde,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Ma non è che sai qualcos'altro, non ce lo vuoi dire? Vabbè, comunque. Dov'è? Capitano. Hikmet era qua. Ok. Parliamo anche con questo. Controlliamo, si controllo sempre, si sa mai.
Let us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Boh, visto che registrano tutto, si appuntano ogni cosa. Aspetta, ok. Qui non ce l'abbiamo la residenza, scusa. Io mi sono teletrasportato qui, ma se lo sapevo che dovevo entrare, ho seguito l'indicatore. Andavo dentro.
Come closer. Come closer.
Vediamo, sì. Qua, vediamo la strada. No, vedi? Cioè, di qua, dritto dritto. Così, giusto? Sì, seguo la strada, tutto, vabbè, è tutta dritta. Ah, qua dentro. Sì, mi sa di sì. Ah no, è qui. Vai.
Hello there. My name is de Sarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Indaga su... no. Parla del rapimento di nostra madre.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You're the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Naughts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Captain Vasco? I'm listening.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most.
Ok.
Here it is.
Eccolo.
I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Va bene, ma mi sa che ci siamo già stati là, se non ricordo male.
Halt! No one enters!
Che succede? Ma dove sono finito? Ah no, laboratorio segreto del dottor Asili. Beh, non è più segreto perché lo so. C'è scritto. No, sto sbagliando strada, aspetta. Ma mi perdo sempre.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions. All of Alsad's talent put into bottles.
Come closer! Come closer! All my wares are in the back garden.
Ok, ho raggiunto il villaggio. Questi nativi, quindi Vediamo se veramente siamo di queste parti o no.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Chiedi di nostra madre.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Orelwin. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tiafradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Perché non ci parli?
Nothing. I must go.
È successo qualcosa? O vive da eremita e basta?
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly, compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Dici che ci sta magari mentendo. No. Vediamo.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegad. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Infatti. Potrebbero anche dirmi qualcosa.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I am looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Denegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I am extremely grateful.
Abbiamo chiesto subito alla persona giusta. Aspetta, le pianure. Fammi vedere. Sempre di qua. Aspetta. Ah, qui. Non sono andato lì. Vediamo se scopriamo qualcosa di nuovo. qua. No, dritto, dritto. Vediamo, siamo... Sì, tutta dritta.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she...
Aspetta, arrivo. Non ho preso nessuno. Ok. Ok, uno è andato.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Ah, ok, boh. Protezione più 3. Petrus amichevole. Ok, quindi sappiamo, sì, che veniamo da qua. È confermato. Aspetta, volevo vedere. Ok, solo con Siora siamo gentili. Tutti gli altri amichevole. Va bene. Ok, oddio. Cosa che mi blocca? Allora adesso... No. Ecco, magari... abbiamo queste due missioni, quella per la guardia del conio e quella per i nauti. Iniziamo magari da quella della guardia del conio. Ok, qua c'era il viaggio. Pare, aspetta. No, era la casa di quello lì. Dov'è che è la casa? Casa del capovillaggio. Ah, lì. Ok. Ok. Torniamo qui. Residenza. Sì. Bene. Cambio però magari compagni. Aspetta. Componi gruppo. Fammi togliere Petrus. E mettiamo Siora. Ok. A posto. Ok, fammi uscire. Allora, c'erano problemi, questa non me la ricordo però, anche se l'ho presa di recente. O del contrabbando, non mi ricordo. Aspetta, devo andare alla taverna. Ah, quello lì. Sì. Ok. Sì. Con l'oste, eccolo lì l'oste.
What can I pour for you?
Allora, compra una bottiglia per offrire da bere. Parla dei problemi di approvvigionamento.
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in
Sì, e
order.
quanto ci
And
mettono?
now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Si bevono loro la merce. Mi sa, Spero che è il doganiere. Dove lo troviamo? Qua vicino. Nostro uomo. Ah, è lì in basso.
Customs Officer Ulrich. What can I do for you?
Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I have been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
Parla della confisca della merce
I was
dell'oste.
told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes, to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
Chiedi del furto delle merci
I was
confiscate.
informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest, but I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Non è che sei sbadato,
Let me
forse.
summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly,
Un po'
Your
sbadato.
Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met, or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true. I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Ulrich. So I think it is necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we can find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Aspetta. Questo lo prendiamo. Ma scusa, perché? Aspettate un attimo. C'è scritto, non mi va sull'indicatore. Scopri cosa sta nascondendo il doganiere, ma no, perché qua parla con il capitano Ruben, vediamo. Perché mi appare chiedi aiuto al miglior dottore di Hikmet? Ah no, io non stavo mirando lì. No, stava il guaritore. No, queste sono le missioni principali. Questa qua non viene neanche segnalata. Allora, ok, proviamo ad andare a vedere. Di qua. No, di qua non si può andare. Giro devo fare. Qua forse. Sa che si era buggata la bussola in alto. Aspetta, il capitano Ru, un attimo, adesso che ci... un'altra missione, ma no. Scoppia, ok, mamma mia, aspetta. Aspetta, mappa, è rimasto, ok. Cosa sta nascondendo? Ho parlato di un forziere, ma... Dobbiamo ritornare lì. Questo non usa chiave, ma non ho la chiave. Scassinamento non ce l'abbiamo, infatti, quindi dobbiamo trovare la chiave qua in giro. Allora, dove l'avrà persa il tizio? Posso girare a caso, però aspetta. Ah, guarda là. Ah, quello cos'è? Ah, qui, raccogli. Ah, era qui in bella vista. Scusi, faccia passare. Abbiamo la chiave. Ed era proprio sotto il suo naso. Monete d'oro, lettera di Egon al doganiere. Alric, ti aspetteremo questa notte alla cava vicina ai cancelli settentrionali. Speriamo che saprai darci delle spiegazioni riguardo agli errori che hai commesso durante le tue ultime operazioni. Sarebbe un peccato se dovessi costringerci a punirti. Hai dei figli tanto adorabili, Egon. Lo ricattano.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Usa la moneta d'argento per spaventarlo. Parlagli dell'appunto trovato nel suo forziere.
Absolutely. I found this letter in your chest. The signature on it seemed very interesting.
I was sure I'd lost the key. I will explain. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon.
Yes, madam. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing. Or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found. Or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities. So anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children. Maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Ma, vediamo. È sera, quindi ci siamo. C'è lì nord, va bene. Eh sì, non è sbadato, lo ricattano. Quindi lui obbedisce. Andiamo qua. Beh, il posto questo, solo che eccolo. Messo 2
There
secondi.
you are. Are you ready?
Sì.
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
Trova un luogo in cui nasconderti e spiare. Andiamo qua. La parte opposta, forse. Andiamo. Ah, lì, ok. Capivo da che parte andare. Ecco qua. Ok, stiamo bassi.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly.
Come fa a
Do you no
saperlo?
longer love your children, Ulrich? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Ulrich. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We should help Ulrich. He doesn't deserve to die like that.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Non importa, dobbiamo aiutarlo. Dov'è? Deve andare giù. Ok. Aia. È il tempo di arrivare. Ci abbiamo provato almeno. C'è.
And we let him die for nothing. Let's go to Hikmet. If everything revolves around alcohol smuggling, I'm sure we'll find something out in the tavern.
È il tempo di venire giù. Madonna, non è che avevi poca vita. Cioè, se prendevo la scala era morto. Era morto al 100% come adesso. Vabbè. Cos'è? Sospettoso chi? Aspetta. La guardia del conio. Ok. Abbiamo perso reputazione. Vabbè. Torniamo a Hickman, mi sono fatto anche colpire, cioè io non lo so. Ok, curiamoci. Dovevo darmi un 30 secondi in più per permettermi di raggiungerlo bene, come si deve, vabbè. Aspetta un attimo, però, mappa. Ah, prendiamo la carovana, non l'ho mai presa, quasi quasi.
Greetings! Do you want to travel without tiring yourself out? My caravan goes through all the cities. So, where should I drop you?
Viaggia Hickmet.
To Hickmet.
Let's go!
Ok. Così andiamo diretti. Così, per provare. Almeno. Ok. Interroga l'oste, va bene. Eh sì, però questa ci lascia ovviamente fuori città. Quasi. Questo è l'avamposto, sì. No, meglio viaggiare normalmente. Peccato, peccato. Per aver perso un'altra vittima. Un'altra persona quasi innocente, dai, poverino. Vedi? Dai, con questo posso fare così. Ah, siamo già qua. Posto, no, per vedere. No, qua non abbiamo l'ambasciata in questa città. Vabbè. Niente, i figli rimarranno senza pane. Purtroppo. Troppo. Beh, perlomeno dai, magari ovviamente lo vendicheremo. Facciamo pagare. Allora, la taverna. Vediamo se... Sì, qua. Vabbè, la caserma, sì, però... Aspetta, è tutto collegato qui. Ecco qua.
Hello, can I get you anything?
Chiedile la carenza di
Why
bevande.
don't you have much to drink?
Our supplies are dry, and deliveries are slow. I'm terribly sorry. This is the first time that this has happened to us. But it's the problem of living on an island. We depend on the boats, even if some are better than others.
What do you mean?
Nothing important. In the last few days, I've met several completely drunk savages. They stumble around town, barely able to stand. I swear to you, it's awful.
Strange indeed. Islanders don't exactly appreciate Hickmet. So why would they come here to get drunk? Do you remember where you saw them?
It wasn't too far from the tavern, but I don't spend much time in those neighborhoods.
Trova l'isolano ubriaco e interrogalo. Vediamo. Anche gli isolani si ubriacano. Mi sembra strano. Sì, è qua. Ma è vestito come uno di noi del continente.
Don't say the Vemetem! Don't say the Vemetem!
Cosa dici?
Oi, Renaigse, what do you want? Oh, I don't feel well.
I haven't seen many islanders in Hickmet. Especially not totally drunk ones.
Lions are not so bad. So, is that all you wanted to say?
E fai la predica. Fai intervenire Siora.
Siora?
Nastuka Vabel. You have let the Renaigse poison you and now you have lost your way. Go home to your people. Amant. Your Donegad will know how to take care of you.
Ok, reputazione +1. Chiedi dell'alcol che ha bevuto.
Where did you get the alcohol from?
Someone gave me it in the strange house at the town entrance. They call it the dispensary. They say it's a place where they take care of you. But the only thing they take care of is thirst. There's a bold irony who says he's called Captain. He's the boss of that house.
A dispensary where alcohol is distributed to the islanders. What for?
This is not the first time lions have used this tactic. By giving this poison to my people, they weaken us. They make us docile and stupid.
Ma infatti non ho mai visto un isolano bere. Però andiamo, aspetta, è qui. Dispensario. No. Qua.
Coin guards. Obviously from the Egon gang.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here. As for you, savage, if you're looking for something to drink, go to my colleague over there.
What? How dare you?
I see. Thanks for the advice.
Ah, ok. Laggiù dove? Cosa laggiù dove? Fa vedere. No, controllo. No, se io parlassi ancora...
There's
No.
nothing for a highness.
Aspetta.
As for you, savage, if you're looking
Il
for
mio
something
collega
to
laggiù.
drink, go to...
What?
I see.
Dobbiamo andare dal suo collega laggiù. Ma laggiù dove? Questo forse? No, sono in due. Cioè, non me lo segna però. Siamo da dietro. Che c'è? Ah, ce l'hanno con noi, mo. Aspetta, va sì, dai. No. Ok, tutti fermi, grazie. Boh. Aia. Bravissimo. Doveva passare da dietro, so che ci hanno beccato subito. Perché non pensavo...
We must stop him.
non pensavo che mi attaccavano così. Prendi tutto. No. Beh, che tanto anche rimanere bassi. Beh sì, oddio, forse potevo passare di qua. Di qua, sì. Stando basso, vabbè. Tanto meritavano di una lezione. Sicuramente. Eccolo lì. Vai, vai. Ok. Così. Aia. Aspetta. Ok, tutti fermi. Poi gli faccio un danno della Madonna.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
We saw you order the death of the customs officer Alric. You are responsible for his death. You are heading for the gallows. Unless you give us information about your criminal organization.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Forma l'intendente Manfred. Vediamo, forse ci fa un viaggio, un teletrasporto. Aspetta, dove sono? Aspetta. Oh, qua. No. Ah, no, è passato del tempo. No, pensavo che era un teletrasporto. No, torniamo da qui. Qua c'è l'accampamento. E c'è stato questo micro caricamento per portare via i criminali, ecco, e basta. Saranno teletrasportati direttamente alla prigione, infatti. Adesso andiamo al nostro fuoco qua e viaggiamo da qui. Ok, viaggiamo qua. Ok. Bene, siamo a casa e... vediamo dov'è. Forma l'intendente Manfred. Ma lui comunque era un pesce non mezzo piccolo. Forse... ah no, di qua ero già andato, sì, non possiamo, che non abbiamo vigore. Che strada devo fare? Faccio il giro, sì. Cioè non è lui il capo. Ah, oppure di qua, Ok. Ah, ecco, sì, un po' all'orientale lui, ok.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Chiedi se ha interrogato il
Was the
capitano.
captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We are no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Va bene, siamo saliti di un livello intanto. Quindi questa missione riprenderà più avanti per scoprire dove si trova Egon, va bene. No, adesso qua mettiamo, ecco, tempesta debilitante. Tempesta rende anche i nemici vulnerabili al danno magico e agli effetti di rallentamento anche fuori da stasi. Subito. Ok, poi attributi. Cosa ci manca? Io non mi ricordo più cosa avevo detto. Se prima potenzio la volontà. No, potenziamo dai il potere mentale. Sì, potere mentale livello 5. Ok, il talento, intuito. Questo intuito livello 3. Esatto. Il numero massimo di ingredienti e oggetti ottenuti con la raccolta dei bottini. Aumenta il numero di ingredienti ottenuti con il riciclo. Sblocca tutte le opzioni di dialogo contestuali. Perfetto. Ottimo. Adesso allora abbiamo guadagnato, niente, la reputazione coi nauti è salita. No, la guardia del conio, scusate, è salita. Era scesa, poi adesso è risalita. E siamo gentili ora. Con i nauti, solo con i nauti siamo un po' sospettosi. Ma niente. Rimedieremo. E adesso abbiamo, sì, sporchi traffici e i servizi segreti dell'ammiraglio. Ma io farei magari questa. Abbiamo Vasco con noi. Sì, perciò siamo già a posto.